Hi, it's Kate Northrup. I am back again with another Facebook Live. I've been hanging out here with you a lot this week. There's a lot happening and there's a lot to share. So I committed, I have a hair attached to my lip. I committed to showing up every day this week. So today is day 4. If you're just popping by and we've never met before, hello, I'm Kate Northrup. I am the author of the international bestseller, Money, a Love Story, and I am the founder, creator of Origin, which you'll be hearing about later on this month. Really next month because it's May. April's almost over. So quick story, Mike and I, my husband, are moving. We are moving to a new home. Sorry, I also have a hair attached to my eye. My curls finally came back. I lost my curls. I don't know if anyone can relate. When I had my daughter, my hair was awesome because you don't lose as much hair when you're pregnant. And so your hair is awesome, generally speaking. And then when she was about 4 months old, it all started falling out and my hair was awful. Really until like the last couple of weeks. So it was really flat. There was no hair. It was like blah, blah, blah. And I got my curls back just in the last month. And Mike, my husband, mentioned that he thinks it happened when I stopped nursing. So anyway, that's neither here nor there, but the curls are back, which I'm psyched about. Okay, so let me know if you want to talk about your pregnancy hair journey in the comments below. I would love to commiserate about the hair thing. Okay, so we are moving. We're moving on Saturday, and so we're packing up. I'm just taking a quick break to check in with you. And I was going through a stack of papers because I figure there's no point in packing up and moving a stack of papers that's just been sitting there for like 6 months. So I went through it, and I found this entire outline called Mama Wealth. Now, why is that relevant? It is relevant because just this very morning, I was talking to the president of our company, Licia Morelli, who is such a godsend. I was talking to Licia and I was saying how I kind of want to create a new workshop to teach around for moms to teach them more about abundance and creating wealth, and also to teach them how to be great financial examples for their kids so that they can pass on the abundance mentality to their children. If that is something you would be interested in learning more about, please comment below and let me know. So I'll just do a little market research. So I was saying that, and I was saying like I'm really excited about it, and this is sort of like would be a different workshop, a different perspective, because I've been teaching one called 4 Surprising Strategies to Eliminate Your Debt Without Penny Pinching or Depriving Yourself, which is great material. And I'm just really wanting to switch and like focus more on wealth creation as opposed to getting out of debt, because just from an energetic perspective, when we focus on creating wealth and creating abundance, that's what we get, versus when we focus on paying off debt. It's kind of like the self-fulfilling prophecy of more, just like more lack. So wouldn't you know, I'm saying that to Licia, and then I come across this whole outline for this whole workshop. To be honest, I don't even know what the outline was. It's 2 whole pages of awesome content, like step 1 through 7, and I titled it Mama Wealth. And I was like, I do not remember writing these notes, but it was like the answer to the prayer of me having said this idea to Licia. And then I swear to you, within an hour, I had found this outline. The work was already done. I had already done it, but I had forgotten about it. It was sitting in a stack of papers. Why am I telling you about this? I am telling you about this because if we utilize the universe and the way the universe really does have our back, my friend Gabby Bernstein wrote a book called The Universe Has Your Back, and she's right. If we consciously tap into this and invite the universe to be on our side in more conscious ways, we can get a lot more done. And we don't have to spend any money to hire anyone. Although I do certainly recommend that, but that's like a whole other conversation. But I'm just saying, in order to get the universe on your side, you don't have to hire any help. You don't have to learn good delegation skills. And you do not have to ask anyone for help. You just have to ask the universe. So today was such a great example of how sometimes, we have a desire and we don't even have to do anything about it. The desire is met. I had this desire for a whole new workshop, and I came across on that day, within the hour, the entire set of notes that I had for it. So keep an eye out for Mama Wealth, or whatever I decide to call it. It'll be coming in the next several months. Okay, So how can you utilize in a conscious way, how can I utilize in a conscious way the universe to get our to-do list done without having to hire anyone? Well, number one, when you write your to-do list, write down the things that you will be doing. And I did a Facebook Live this week about writing the art of the to-do list that actually gets things done. So you can go back and listen to that. But I'm going to add an addendum to it and say I would add a whole other column where it's the things I will do and then the things I would like the universe to do. That's the step, right? So this is an idea that I first heard about from Abraham Hicks. I believe in their book, Ask and It Is Given, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And please let me know in the comments, is this something you do regularly? Is this something you've ever thought of? Because honestly, it's something I have been forgetting to do lately, but when I do it, it's so powerful. So literally, the step is, when you're doing your weekly to-do list, I do mine weekly, write down the things you will do, and then next to it or on another piece of paper, write down the things you would like the universe to take care of for you. So, for example, if one of your desires is, let's say this week, here's a great example. Okay, so I had a desire which I wrote down last new moon. And by the way, yesterday I did a Facebook Live on the new moon and how to use it for manifesting, especially in your business. So you can go back and listen to that one too here on the page. But last new moon in March, I wrote down that one of my new moon desires, the seeds I was planting to manifest was a childcare situation that, and I wrote kind of some describing factors. It was in this level of affordability and the flexibility and for Penelope for 1 to 2 days a week. Then I ended up putting it out there to a group of people, and wouldn't you know it, my friend Maya, who I see every single week, was like, you can do a nanny share with me and my kids. And oh, by the way, it's only X amount of dollars. And the amount it is actually only 10 cents an hour more than I would be paying if I were going to take my daughter to daycare on those days. So it's literally like the greatest solution ever. And it took me 5 seconds to get that solution because the universe delivered. So that would be the kind of thing to put on the universe's to-do list. On my to-do list is I'm going to, write a blog post. I know the universe can't write a blog post for me. I'm going to, but I do know that the universe could help me come up with a great idea. I'm going to write a blog post. I'm going to email this person. I'm going to, write a sales page. Like the universe can't write a sales page for me. But on my universe to-do list, I might say, find Mike and Penelope and I the perfect temporary rental for while we're building our house that is, under $2,000 a month, that is 2 bedrooms, that is XYZ. And I would put that on the universe's to-do list. So things that could manifest without me having to put in the effort through a friend, through a referral, through some sort of easy way that it lands in your lap. For me today, it was such a great example with the Mama Wealth workshop that I had already created. It was like I put out this desire and wouldn't you know, boom, in my lap. I didn't have to do any more work around it. The content's already planned. Now all I have to do is make the slides and record the webinar, which the universe cannot do for me, right? So there are things the universe can do for you. There are things that can't. If there's somebody you really want to connect with, I would put that on the universe's to-do list because that's something that's like in the magical ether of life that you can't actually control. So I remember when I lived in New York City, I somehow ended up on Gabby Bernstein's email list. And to be perfectly honest, I have no idea how because I wasn't aware of her, I don't know. But I read in the emails that she was sending that she lived on 13th Street. And at the time, I lived on 16th Street. She lived on 13th between 6th and 7th, I think. And I lived on 16th between 7th and 8th. So we lived like a block away from each other. So I saw that and I was like, that's interesting. And then at the time, she was riding her unicycle a lot. And so I did see her riding her unicycle. And I was like, I think that's that girl that I get her email somehow. And then I was at yoga class and my yoga teacher, Derek, said to me, thank you so much for recommending me as an editor for Gabby Bernstein's new book. And I was like, I definitely did not do that. I do not know that you're an editor, but that's cool. And B, I don't know Gabby. So I couldn't have possibly done that. And Derek was like, no, she told me you were the one. So I emailed Gabby and I was like, listen, you don't know me. We live 3 blocks from each other. You are psychically stalking me. And like, I think we should meet up. So that was a great example. The universe brought us together. I did not put any effort into that. So I'd love to know for you right now, what is something you can put on the to-do list of the universe instead of you having to do it all yourself? You know, this is really part of the do less philosophy that I created back in January. If you were part of the do less experiment, give me a shout out in the comments. I'd love to say hi. So that's your call to action, is create every week when you do your own to-do list. And by the way, I'm going to start doing this too. When you do your to-do list, write down a to-do list for the universe, things that you could use help with so that you can let go and do less, yet receive the support of the universe, which always is wanting to support you. Okay, so that's what I want you to do this week. And of course, Laura Long is saying you want to gather people for groups. That's fantastic. What a great way to utilize the power of the universe to attract clients, right? In Feng Shui, I'm a certified Feng Shui consultant. And I love this Feng Shui story. There was a woman who every time her client roster got low and she needed new clients, she hung out this fish flag in her at her front door. And it was like a flag can be a chi enhancer because it waves in the wind, and it was red, which is the color of prosperity. And literally every time she hung out her flag, she got new clients, and her roster got filled back up. So she didn't have to yes, she also had to meet the universe halfway and do her actions. She was ready and open for business. She had a website up. She was, she had the container, but then she got the help of the universe, and she would wave her flag literally, and the clients would come. So such a really great example. So yeah, so I want you to get the universe on your side and get the universe's help with your to-do list. Please let me know in the comments what you would like the universe to do for you this week. And then if the idea of doing less yet achieving more appeals to you and you want to feel more restful in your daily productivity, I would invite you to come over and join me for the free workshop I'm doing starting May 9th called the Sustainable Success Workshop. And you can go to sustainablesuccessworkshop.com and you can opt in for free. It's a 3-video workshop, and I'm going to give you all kinds of other strategies in addition to what I shared today for getting more help so that you can get more done in less time and also feel more satisfied and create more productivity with ease, especially as a mother and an entrepreneur. But even if you're not a mother or entrepreneur, this will apply to you too. All right, so thank you so much for joining in. I love the comments. Denise is going to find an awesome, affordable house cleaner. Fabulous. If this video was helpful for you and you think a friend could use it, please share the video right here on Facebook or tag the friend below who you think could use a little help from the universe. So thank you so much. I love all the comments that are coming in about what you're going to get help with from the universe. The universe does indeed have your back and is available to help as long as you ask. That is really important. And the ask is to write it down on your to-do list. So you have your to-do list on half and then the universe's to-do list every single week. All right, let me know how it goes, and I will see you later. Go to sustainablesuccessworkshop.com for the free video workshop. Bye.